Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Selamat pagi, ohayo gozaimasu, good morning. We're so happy to see you all here today. Today we have a webinar again with the Indonesian Hiroshima University alumni and Hiroshima University. Here we have Professor Shinji Kaneko and staff from Hiroshima University, and we also have some, we can say, founders maybe, Mai-sang, and then Sumarsono-sang, Pak Iqbal Jawad-sang, Waludin-sang, and we have all of you here who join us today. Thank you very much for sharing your time in this weekend. I hope everyone is having good time and genki. Okay, so today we will talk about the progress of our alumni association. It's been several months and it's been several meetings we had in the previous year until today, and we want to establish officially this alumni by this year, and then we are getting closer and closer to that, slow but sure. So today we have, shall I share the agenda or? So we have our agenda. Mainly first we will listen to the update about the progress of this alumni from Mai-sang and Kaneko Sensei. And then later we will have a discussion. So we invite all of you to be active in this discussion, to give ideas on our earliest activity that we can do for this year. So maybe we hopefully can finish this webinar today by 11:30, around 11:30. So let's be efficient in using the time. So for opening this webinar, I would like to invite Kaneko Sensei to give the opening remarks, please.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Nobi-san, and then good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, Japanese participant. I'm very, very glad to have today, as we have now the fourth webinar in this year. And I'd like to, thank you all of your efforts, especially for 4 key members. I mean, the steering committee members from Indonesia, Mai-san, and then Iqbal-san, Nobi-san, and Sumarsono-san, for your great effort to prepare to have our kind of, the new concept of the Alumni Association. As what you will see in the later, more specific, the details, I'm very honored and pleased to share with you that the recognition of this our initiative in a top management level of Hiroshima University is significantly increasing. Now this activity became, after our 1-year effort, will be one of the most important initiative, global initiative at the international office for coming years. So this small, we started a very small initiative at the first webinar, but then this is growing very rapidly, and then we have a lot of support and encouragement at the Hiroshima University, especially in the high management levels. So well, actually, the President Ochi is somehow committed to travel to Jakarta if the COVID situation permit in May 2022 for celebrating the launch of this new initiative. So I really hope that today's meeting will be paving on that step and to have a very successful, the inauguration and launch of our very new initiative. So thank you very much for your participation today, and I hope we have very fruitful discussions and meeting today. So thank you very much.
So I think it's good to take the screenshot right now from the beginning. Shall I take? Just let me count from. We'll take in 3 seconds. Can we start? 1, 2, 3. And then I have 2 pages here on my monitor. So let me take the second one. 1, 2, 3. Right. Thank you. Right. So shall we continue with the presentation on update on Indonesian Hiroshima University alumni? So Mai-san here will present regarding the updates. Please, Mai-san.
Okay, thank you, Novi-san. Good morning, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ohayo gozaimasu, sensei, senpai, dai senpai, kohai, and everyone here. So today, as the webinar series volume 4, right, as Kaneko mentioned, I will share about the progress of what we have done until today, and then this is still continuing. We need to discuss more because we will make like maybe this is the first one for the alumni of Hiroshima University to make this kind of activity and then make more formalized for in each country. So this is like introduction of the
Mai-san, your microphone is on mute. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Can hear you.
Sorry. So the Indonesia chapter of Hiroshima University Alumni Association, and the name is HUAA-Indonesia chapter. So this is actually as we discuss, we have a discussion about this Hiroshima University Alumni Association Indonesia chapter. This is every week actually. So I will inform to all of you every week in the morning on Wednesday. This is around 30 minutes, but we discuss very fruitful, and then we draft a charter. So this is the Indonesia charter, will be the we will refer this charter to all the activity and the legal basis for the Hiroshima University Alumni Association. So the charter, this is the what is the rationale and justification, and then first is about the collaborative mechanism between Hiroshima University alumni. So among all of us, we will have need a collaboration, and this is very important. And also, actually, we have like informal network among us. So this is how we make this more, give more benefit to society and others. So this is, and also I will show you about the existing condition. The alumni groups in Indonesia, no, there are four groups: Jakarta, Bandung, Surabaya, and Makassar. But these 4 groups, this is not cover all the alumni in Indonesia, because alumni of Hiroshima University in Indonesia, this is from Aceh until Papua. So if only in the 4 cities, this is not cover whole the alumni. So this is one of the idea why we need to make the Hiroshima University alumni of Indonesia. This is for the whole Indonesia area, not only in these 4 cities. And also there is we have the database for the Hiroshima University alumni. Actually, almost 1,000 alumni of Hiroshima University in Indonesia, and also active Hiroshima University Indonesia Student Association, like PPI, Persatuan Pelajar Indonesia in Hiroshima, and also in Higashi Hiroshima, and also in Kasumi campus, and also involvement of Japanese private sector, and also government agency is Indonesia. So this is like why we need to reorganize the Hiroshima University Alumni Association, not make the new one, but we try to reorganize so we can cover all the Hiroshima University alumni, because this is the goal from the Hiroshima University is to promote the science for sustainable development. This is the final goal, right? Sustainable development and peace science to realize the diversity.
Mai-san, your microphone on mute again.
Why there is a host try to mute, so I didn't mute. Okay. Okay, sorry, I continue. So this is the final goal, to promote the science for sustainable development and peace science to realize a diversified, free, and peaceful global society, and to extend the outreach of the Hiroshima University. And then with this Indonesia chapter of Hiroshima University Alumni Association, we need make like this is can be participate between all of us either still enroll in Hiroshima University, and also we not make how can I say, either you only enroll like a very short term, 3 months, or can be like a student 2 years, 1 year, or more than that. So this is like open for everyone who ever been in Hiroshima University. And this is the charter for the Indonesia chapter. The goal and the objective is to mobilize Indonesia-based Hiroshima University alumni to engage in continuing education and networking opportunity offered by Hiroshima University, and to support the Hiroshima University mission to promote the science for sustainable development and peace science that I mentioned before. And what is the benefit for all of us, the member? This is will facilitate professional networking through a variety of activities. So I will explain later what kind of the activity. This is the activity including not only formal but also the informal activity like get together, seminars, lectures, and also workshop. And also here we try to helping to recruit the qualified participants, increasing awareness of the Hiroshima University alumni, and also nurturing our community service project. And also we'll operationalize a fundraising campaign to support the innovative community. So this is based on the continuing education service offering and also to support Hiroshima University advancement strategy. So this is like the benefit what we are thinking about, but later if other activity we can provide the idea for all of you, so we can make more beyond on this. And then about the infrastructure, so this is set up as a non-profit membership organization. So we are in the process on that one for the legal basis, and also the office. This is we to confirm actually from the Sumitomo Indonesia company. They provide the office, the room, but I'm sorry because I didn't visit yet, but they are already committed to how can I say, to provide the space, and also this is free for if we need set up the office for the Hiroshima University alumni for the secretariat in this building. And also the platform is to start to create platform for the Hiroshima University Alumni Association. This is like a website. This is already also started by Sumarsono-sang, and then this is we will launch later, and also staff to consider to employ also the local coordination staff. This is like how we will run this Hiroshima University alumni in Indonesia, because we need this kind of infrastructure. And also the membership dues. So this is to consider. So this is not the final decision yet. To consider the annual membership due will be established and required for all members. And also the director and the board might leverage the overall due received to secure donation from the other private, philanthropic, and also the public donation. So this is what we are doing to do for the financial support for the all activity of this alumni association. Okay, this is about the structure. The structure is there is a board here, the commissioner. The commissioner, we are still contacting this like Dr. Yusuf Kala, the vice president, the former vice president of Indonesia, because representative as a businessman. So, and here the second one is Dr. Laksana Trihandoko as the head of the BRIN, Badan Riset Inovasi Nasional. And also the third one is Professor Ahmad Zazidi. This is the rector of the UNUSA, and also Professor Agustinal Arifin from ITS. So this is like the commissioners, but we are still this is what we are. This is not final yet. This is still open for the discussion. Also the advisory board here, there is executive vice president for global initiative of Hiroshima University. He is Professor Shinji Kaneko, and also the second one is Professor Husni Tandra from the Hasanuddin University, and Professor Dr. Insinyur Jagal Wiseso Marseno, Master of Agriculture from the Gajah Mada University. And also for the operational here, there is a chair, secretariat, treasury, and also we divide into 3 divisions here: division of education, division of technology and industrial, division of community development. And also what is the division of education here is about the scholarship, internship, research collaboration, knowledge sharing, and others. It's still any idea from all of you, I welcome to make more complete for all activities in this division, and also about division of technology and industrial here, like about the business network, talent acquisition, and also technology transfer, and also about the vision of the community development, about the culture, health, and the creative economy, because this is with this current situation, the creative economy, health, this is very important. What we need to do also among all of us, the alumni. And also the infrastructure here, the annual operating plan and budget, we need to discuss also the website and the media social, the social media platform. This is we can make like Instagram, Facebook, and other. Actually, the Facebook already created by Novi, and then the members now already more than 250. So this is we will increase among all of us, the alumni will join this group, and also the office and operational facility. This is will be in Indonesia, will be in the Sumitomo Indonesia buildings. And also what is kind of this activity, rather we need to the operational, like the chair, secretariat, treasury, and this division, all of us here, we have to manage the activity, seeking resources, ensuring consistency with the Hiroshima University Alumni Association goals and objectives. So we need to make sure the objective of this Alumni Association can be achieved. So this is the name for the, actually for the chair, sorry, this is my name here, because among all the steering committee asked me to be the chair, but this is still open. If all of you want to be the chair, I'm still okay. And also the secretariat here, the Sumarsono Sudarto, Novi Saftika, Pak Iqbal Jawad, and also the administration officer here, still not available yet. The relation officer, there is a VD, but we need more person here. Creative team, there is a Nadia. The legal still available also here, we need a person. And also the treasury, there are 2 persons here, Awaludin and Yosi Agustina Hidayat. And also about the division of education here, so many names here among of the alumni. We try to ask all of you to involve in this kind of activity, division of technology and industrial, and also division of community development. So this is what kind of the program here that I already mentioned before. So later, all of us, you can give inputs for this kind of structure. And also if you want to be the one who will be part of this structure organization, we are welcome. Okay, this is about the activity. So the activity we try to make in the short-term activity first before we are going to the long-term activity to achieve the goal. So the first year we try to, this is like very rational that we can do in the first year, is about the knowledge sharing and also the talent pool. We can start from the first year. The knowledge sharing, this is about the education. So can include about the how to facilitate Merdeka Belajar. So this is maybe the program of studying freedom in Indonesia. Just recently, very how can I say, very warm discussion, and also still many universities try to include this program. And also this is can do study or internship anywhere, including in Japan. So this is our wish. And also the entrepreneurship can be the knowledge sharing for the entrepreneurship, innovation, and also the government policy. So this is coming from the among us, or we can invite the, how can I say, the others from the, like from the government or from the education, from others. So this is can be the knowledge sharing. But I think all alumni of the Hiroshima University has this kind of resource, and so this is like can be sharing of us. And also the talent pool. The talent pool here, this is from us that actually we need a database for all of the alumni. This is if we gather or we make a collaboration with the company or with others. So we have this kind of database and can we offer like alumni of Hiroshima University has this talent. Also we can, this is like a mismatch among the what is the company needs, and also we can provide from the alumni. And also in the second year, this is we try to start the business network, the research collaboration. This is, I think, many people interest for the research collaboration, and also not only about the research, but also can be the projects. And also the third year, we wish like there is a scholarship that we can give to the Indonesian for the Indonesian who will continue maybe to Hiroshima University and others, and also the internship and also the community development. And this is the activity still can continuing, but until the end year. So all the goals and the objective of this association can be achieved, but this is still we try to make a more rational make in this first, second, and the third year of the activities. Okay, this is the timeline. Actually, as mentioned with Kaneko Sensei, that there is a grand launching for this alumni association, and this is we plan to make in May 2022, but I don't know, but the condition of the COVID, hopefully it is can be better. So the president of Hiroshima University also will join with us in Indonesia. So this is the timeline starting from today, 19 February. There's a soft launching. Actually, today is the soft launching of Hiroshima University Alumni Association for the Indonesia chapter. This is to conduct the official webinar to final discussion among us, and also to complete the charter. And also later in this month also, we try to establish the legal entity of the foundation. And also next month in March to conduct the first round of the fundraising from the alumni and also other entities, and also to set up the secretariat office at Sumitmas, or this one inside PT Sumitomo Indonesia. And then in April to launch the official website and some other social media. And then in May, if all of this are ready, we make the grand launching event. So this is will be the grand launching for this alumni association for the Indonesia chapter, including we will put the activity and then to set up to achieve the final goals of this alumni association. So this is become the first one for the alumni association of Hiroshima University in the world. So this is the pioneer project actually. Okay, that's I think from my presentation, and this one is continuing by Kaneko Sensei. Please, Sensei.
Okay, well, thank you very much, my son, for your great explanation. Then I will follow up how that new initiative at the alumni can be incorporating into the existing alumni system at the Hiroshima University, and also how that new association is collaborating with the HU in coming years. So let me first explain the overall picture of our HU Alumni Association. We have here the Hiroshima University Alumni Association, where we have the board meetings and also General Assembly at the Hiroshima. And then the president of Hiroshima University is chairing that association. And then the headquarters is in our office. Oh, can you go back? All right. And then the membership is quite diversified. That can be in the status of individual, which is including alumni, students, staff, and honorary professors and other HU-related individuals. So as a status of individual, you can join this association. And at the same time, as a couple of different type of groups, where the majority of that bigger group is the Faculty Alumni Association in Japan. And their activities are mostly domestically in Japan, and they have a very active, the set of agendas and so on for their activities, and also financial resources. And as compared to those, the domestic alumni association in Japan, We have this here, HU Overseas Branch Alumni Association. That is relatively not active compared to those in Japan. Of course, the size is smaller. Can you move? Yeah, please, next. And for that, I think we have two different type of, the group under this Overseas Alumni Association. One is we recognize as a branch which is representative for each country. So one branch association is now established in each country, and currently we have 8 branch association in 8 countries. And fortunately or unfortunately, we did not have those branch office in Indonesia. Whereas we have a registered group in each, the local regions where we have, as what Maison already explained, 4 registered group in different locations: Jakarta, Surabaya, Bandung, and Makassar. So those associations are recognized as a registered group. So what we are proposing and locating this new initiative into this entire picture of Alumni Association at the HU, we are, establishing this, the branch office in Indonesia. But as what you can see from the name, the form and structures and objectives are very different from the existing one. So in that sense, we are challenging to have some different type of branch office in Indonesia, that then we intentionally use the different term like chapter, where I think we learned that structures and the mechanism from mostly alumni initiative in the United States, but we try to have some kind of, the similar concept in Indonesia. And I'm thinking if it is successful to expand to the other countries and then, replace the existing alumni association to the chapters. Next, please. Okay, so in the center here, you can see HUAA-Indonesia chapter that we are going to establish. And as what Maisan already explained, the idea for the initial couple of years is to share the offices with the existing also different new initiative. You can see that MD dispatch program, which is also in the final stage of formalization and contract, but I'm privileged and to allow to disclose all this, the member of the webinar today. The program here is the collaboration with the Sumitomo Indonesia, where the medical school at the Hiroshima University will dispatch the medical doctors the regularly for 3 months all around the year. And in total, we are planning to dispatch 5 medical doctors in different fields continuously for every 3 months. And then that program will continue at least 3 years from now on. So during that program, Sumitomo Indonesia offered us to jointly share the office space with that program and then alumni activities in their building of SMITMAS. So that's the idea for the initial stage of the office space for this new chapter. And the chapter will be collaborating with a lot of private companies and then university and government in Indonesia. At the same time, we are planning to hold this entire ecosystem is the hub for the other countries' centers. One in Singapore and the other one Malaysia and the Philippines. At least those 3 countries, this new ecosystem, so new initiative will be also covering to supervise and supporting the regional activity in that area. So once you establish your initiative and learn as a pilot stage for 1 or 2 years, Hiroshima University will plan to, invest our own resources to set up the HU Overseas Hub base in Jakarta. And that we might probably dispatch the faculty members and the staff members of HU, but for that decision of the significant investment of the university, we need some kind of promising kind of perspective and then some achievement, so that if this Indonesia chapter's activity is good enough and active enough, and then we can somehow, allocate and our own resources to leverage this initiative to the bigger kind of activities. So for that, the perspective, we are very much, willing to support for the first year pilot stage of Indonesian chapter as one of the partner, and try to set up our own hub base in 1 or 2 years. And then eventually this whole entire ecosystem can be function as a co-creation platform, the innovations and so on for the sustainable development. So that's the whole idea. Next, please. So we are planning to have a lot of, the knowledge-based activity for innovation. And what we can at the moment is targeting to have prioritized area of studies, and then, the innovation is sustainability, energy, infrastructure, digital transformation, and health and medical, and then Japanese language education. So for those 6 areas, we are trying to establish some of the kind of working group for the knowledge exchange and innovation activities and co-creation platform establishment, joint with the public, university, and private, both in Japan and Indonesia. So this is the plan from our end at the Hiroshima University, and I wish that we can have very good start for those long-term initiative from the establishment of the new Alumni Association. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for Mai-san and Kaneko-sensei for introducing the update of our Alumni Association. We had quite a lot, right? In the last few months, I'm quite happy to see that we achieved several steps and we keep moving forward. And without you all here, we cannot really move forward faster. So please, all of your active participation will be very welcome. All right, so we now we have a discussion session. We have around less than 1 hour until 11:30. Hopefully we can have a very efficient and fruitful discussion. First of all, I would like to invite, we have one of our advisory board members here, right? Professor Husni Thandra. Maybe you can give some comments or maybe ideas or suggestions to all of us today. Could you please?
Okay, thank you so much, Novi. It's nice to meet you. This is the first time to meet you. I was absent last meeting.
That's
yeah,
okay.
let me introduce you. I am the oldest of this webinar meeting, because I was graduated in Hiroshima University in the 1981. It is 41 years ago. You might be not born yet. Yeah?
No, not yet.
Even Professor Kaneko not yet born, maybe. Kaneko-san, umarita ka na, sunoto kini. So what would you nana desu ka? So I'm so happy to this morning because we are going to extend our organization. Yeah, before Professor Ochi already established 4 chapters in Indonesia, Makassar, Jakarta, Surabaya, and Bandung. But this is not enough because so many alumni are living in different cities. They cannot easily to be reached. For instance, I have a friend in Medan, never been reached, and also a friend in Semarang. Maybe Meisha, maybe you can invite them to join this organization so that you can have a link. Yeah. Yeah, I like. Can I mention the name? Like Professor Mustaqim.
Yeah.
Professor Mustaqim from Diponegoro.
From Diponegoro, okay.
Diponegoro. Professor Darwin from University of Sumatera Utara. They are very. And I saw here one young doctor from Hiroshima. Also, he is cardiac surgeon. Bagus, very bagus Perlambang ya, bagus Perlambang. He is
Mas Bagus Herlambang.
Yeah. I think you have better invite from he's working in the Harapan Kita. Yeah, he's a young doctor. So I would like them to involve them in this organization. If I could know how long the term of this chapter, see, Kaneko Sensei, how long the term of this chapter? Suppose we will be inaugurated on May this year. It is written already in the or any information. It is 3 year, 4 year, or
yeah, that's basically forever. But you can set some kind of the phases like every 3 years or 4 years, some leadership and structure, and then review it. So we can decide some of the kind of
okay, understand. As long as I can contribute something for this organization, can I say like that? Yeah. So once again, why this organization should be or must be carried out or must be established? Because this is the philosophy. All men always say in philosophy, because there is a new paradigm in the 21st century. Talk like this: the whole may be bigger than the sum of all part. Keseluruhan lebih besar daripada penjumlahan bagian-bagiannya. Jadi 2 tambah 2 is not 4, but maybe should be more than 4. So cooperation is necessary. It must be done. Secondly, we know that Japanese are well known. They are very good in collaboration. So this is we are very lucky to study. I'm so lucky. I was graduated in Japan. I stayed for almost 6 years, and I learned a lot in the Japanese way of thinking, particularly in collaboration. So everybody knows that Japanese is unique in the world. No other country like Japan. Yeah, and so we have to imitate. In Japan, there is a organization called Sogo Fujo. No, Kaneko Sensei, このことは聞いたことがありますか? Sogo Fujo ということは partnership in based on trust. I mean win-win solution. Yeah? And so that's the second. And the fourth reason why we have to establish this or such organization, because Hiroshima University is our second mother, alma mater. For Muslim, alma mater, mother ibu susui ya, ibu yang menyusui. Jadi this is our mother. So we cannot forget our mother up to as long our life. Yeah, we should remember. So this is 3 reasons why we have to extend our organization and involve to many alumni. So far, it was known that there is about 1,000 alumni, but so far only 600 are already registered. So there are about 400, maybe 400 already died. maybe, yeah. So this is what I want to say. I would like to congratulate to those who had been work hard in preparing this organization, the structure and the personnel and so on. It must be very good work. Yeah. おめでとう。大変お世話になりました。これからもまたよろしくお願いします。Terima kasih, Kaneko Sensei. ありがとう。So
Yeah.
there's no harmful in doing this.
Right.
There's no harmful at all.
Okay, thank you very much for such warm, how to say, motivation as well as comments and also concrete ideas in introducing us some other Hiroshima University alumni that we can contact. Thank you very much, Professor Husni Tandra.
Ya, masih ada satu lagi saya lupa.
Okay.
Ini nama satu lagi Profesor Faisal Yunus di UI Universitas Indonesia. Tolong dimasukkan juga.
Oke, baik Bapak, nanti kami catat.
Ya, oke. Supaya mereka terlibat banyak yang bisa terlibat. Jadi you juga gampang mencari orang-orang yang dari UI, siapa-siapa.
Siap.
Dari Semarang, dari Medan. Jadi 3 universitas. Ya.
Baik. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Terima kasih banyak.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Professor Husni, for the ideas and comments. All right. So let's start with the discussion today. Let me share this is just a little reminder on what we need to discuss today, but so we because we have not so much time for today, let's focus on the short-term program plan, but of course we are also open to talk about other ideas regarding other issue with the structure and everything, but our main how to say, output for today is that ideas for the short-term program plan, which is the first knowledge sharing. We can do a series of webinars, so you can give us ideas on topics, or maybe even the speakers, or maybe a schedule or anything, or theme, anything regarding the webinar. And the matching mechanism idea means how to connect between mutual interests and potential research collaboration. These matching mechanism ideas can be various. One of the ways is we need to be more active on our social media, on our website, so we can reach more audience. That way people can also reach to us. And then other mechanism is that we have, for example, networking meetings, or maybe from all of you alumni, you give us information about the established networking between Hiroshima University and maybe your organization or your company, for example, so that we can keep making the map of this network so we can utilize them. So those are 2 main topics for the discussion today. Everyone is welcome to talk, and to make you more motivated to to give the ideas and give a comment on this discussion is that come on guys, we already have the logo, we already have the website, we already have the Facebook group, we also have Hiroshima University with Professor Kaneko and team supporting us very much, and then we also have Sumitomo company who already opened their office to be our secretariat office, and we have 1,000 alumni network all over the world. Like, I think it will be a very much of a waste if we don't use this network. I myself, with informal communication, I already have a lot of benefit by having friends and colleagues from Hiroshima University. So we have 1,000. What we can do with this very large network. So yeah, please be open. Any ideas from not necessarily you have to be in a certain organization. Maybe you're a businessman, maybe you're a freelancer, maybe you're even still searching for a job, for example, or social activities, please, anyone is welcome. So, okay, let's start. I invite anyone from the audience to give an idea first regarding the webinar or the knowledge sharing. Anyone, you can do raise hand or just unmute your microphone. We have, I'm so happy to see we have 74. This is a triple from the previous meeting, at least double from the previous meeting. So yeah, anyone, you give any idea? Here we have a Bapak Fadli Samsudin. Maybe you have any comments? It seems we need to invite first.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Fadli Samsudin. Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. So on the program, I saw some like collaboration in the research, and also collaboration for any kind of engaging with like we in one of called this brains is like a in the past is combined from the Agency for the Assessment and Technology PPT, Lapan, LIPI, and Batam. So I think a kind of this direct collaboration, and as you know, our commissioners, Pak Handoko as well is alumni of Hirodai graduates. So I think this kind of the strong, yeah, the program to strengthen the program and collaboration in terms of research maybe is one of the most very important that we should do in the near futures. And I do not know if we have already kind of like in the database alumni profiles. It will be very good if we have this kind of like the books. I suggest on the websites that will be launched in the March or April, I think we can also have this kind of like the links access to have this kind of alumni profiles where they are working or where they're professional, something like that. Yeah, maybe just two in the moment.
Okay, thank you very much, Pak Fadli. So one important point is that we collect the network. One of them is between BRIN, Badan Riset Inovasi Nasional, and Hiroshima University. I believe there are already some memo of understanding because I myself ever involved in that. I myself also in BRIN, so I know there are some MOU between Hiroshima University and BRIN. We can maybe from Hiroshima University also can also update to us regarding this.
Pegakubu with the Kaneko Sensei, Mutsuda Sensei, still ongoing collaboration in doing research, especially in the maritime sector.
Right, right. Thank you very much. Any comments maybe from my son's side and Kaneko Sensei side?
Oh, maybe Smarusono-san, you can explain your talent pool concept.
With connections.
Oh,
okay, Kaneko Sensei. So the concept of talent pool is to meet the demand between two parties, between our alumni as the whole, because each alumni has different talent, competency, and between the other party that want to collaborate with our association, like that, as simply as that. And because of that reason, in our website, in the next, in our website, there will be publicity of some profile alumni. That's why Novi-san already delivered the link to be filled with the alumni, and then they can confirm is it they already agree to publish their profile in our website. Of course, the contact we keep it, but the profile like the picture, name, and their competency will be published like that.
Yeah, so I already shared on chat. Maybe later I will share again. So far, the number is increasing. We have 70 something that or who already filled the database. Of course, we need more. So like Fadli mentioned, we are collecting this Sumarsono-san call it as talent pool. We can also call it as database. So later we can publish on the website, and or only if you allow, of course. We already asked also, right? Some of you may mind to share the profile, but for those who don't mind, we may share the profile on our alumni, so we can see the network of this alumni in all over the world. All right, so sorry. So
yeah, one
else?
more additional comment for that talent pool concept. If this is good enough and rich enough, then we can somehow, invite the Japanese companies for having some interest in doing some research and business in Indonesia. And then we can have some kind of membership fee from their companies, and that can be a revenue for sustaining these initiatives. So those are, I think, mutual beneficial kind of, mechanism. Then we can broaden our, the ecosystem to those private sectors in Japan.
Right. Thank you very much. So any other from you, from the audience, who want to give ideas, comments, or even question is okay. Maybe for you who joined for the first time getting this webinar. Maybe it seems I have to invite again. Let me invite Pak Bagus Herlambang. Maybe you want to give some comments or ideas or questions, please.
Ya, terima kasih Mbak Novi. Baik, minasan konnichiwa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ya, ya, terima kasih. Thank you very much, Prof. Husni Tandra, for mentioning me, and also thank you, Professor Kaneko, Ms. Novi, Mbak Mai, and Mr. Sumarsono for the initiatives. Hajimemashite, bagus gozaimasu. Niseng rokunen kara niseng 11年まで医学部の心臓血管外科で留学しました。よろしくお願いします。I was studied in Igakubu in a graduate school of biomedical sciences in Kasumi campus, Hiroshima, and from 2006 to 2011. And now I'm working in National Cardiovascular Center Harapan Kita, Jakarta, and also as a lecturer in University of Indonesia. And thank you very much for the initiative. I think from my field, my point of view, as a medical doctor and as a cardiac surgeon, we are dealing with many medical devices. So I always have a dream to make a joint collaboration, research collaborations with an electrical engineering or with a computer specialist to make medical devices. As we know, many medical devices are made by electronics, and also maybe, as Professor Kaneko mentioned, we can make a collaboration with Japanese companies. So maybe one day we can make well, something medical devices in my fields, maybe left ventricular assist device, for example, or heart pacemaker, yeah, anything. I think from these initiatives, maybe yes, I agree that we need to collect the database of all the alumni of Hiroshima University. From this database, maybe we can connect between disciplines. For example, like me, I'm a medical doctor with mechanical engineering, or with electrical engineering, with computer scientists. Then we can make a joint research and make a product that can be very beneficial to Indonesian citizen and Japanese, maybe, and make a collaboration with a Japanese company. I think it's some of my idea. I hope we can make more collaboration and make a fruitful mutual collaboration between us, the Hiroshima University alumni. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Pak Bagus. And this inspired me to give you idea. What if our first webinar is about health? What if our knowledge sharing, the first one is about health? It's since also Kaneko-sensei mentioned about the plan for the in health sector. I don't know. Can any of you want to give some, maybe from the steering committee? Anyone who want to give a comment on this, or Kaneko-sensei first?
Yeah, well, thank you. So as what I already somehow share with you, some concurrent, but different initiative is new collaboration of the medical school and Sumitomo, and then Pondok in the hospital. And then partly, I think we is involved. That is somehow kind of, the medical doctor dispatch program. So they can be a facilitator to get started the new collaborative partnership and project, both in academic collaboration and also business collaboration. So I think, I think the Dr. Bagus may be involved in facilitating this as a kind of first concrete example of the project. And I'm thinking to have some similar initiative in different areas. One can be an energy area, for example, or Japanese language education area, or some other area. So we can successfully, the launch the medical collaborative program, to separate from this initiative, to have some kind of, the leverage and mutual benefit initiative. But then it can be, applied to the other field of activities.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I also make notes here for all of you so that we can see our points of discussion. So I make notes here that our knowledge sharing topic ideas, I think health is very good as the first, because we have also the medical school and hospital plan. So, and we have Dr. Bagus here. Thank you for giving the ideas. I hope you can also actively participate in preparing if we make the first webinar. Okay, so we can talk more detail about those webinar, but I will open still the discussion on various topic, not just about the webinar, but also other.
Novi-san, maybe I can add some more information about the head, Mas Bagus, Dr. Bagus. This is we also have a plan to make like a school for the head and also for the nursery in Indonesia, collaborative with Japan. So this is one of the idea later. So we can, the alumni of this Hiroshima University, join with the Hiroshima University to make a school of the head and also the nursery and so on, because this is one of the idea, and some of Japanese company also can support this kind of idea. Maybe later we can discuss further about this, maybe not in the short period, right? Because this is need more resource and so on. Maybe in the medium or long-term period, we can create this one. So I need you involved here, and also other from the medical faculty later.
Okay. Thank you very much. So we need to think also if we want to make the knowledge sharing this year, just this year, 2022, I mean, how many we can do. Since we have this timeline over here, we want to have the legal entity end of this month, and then March, first round of fundraising.
Okay.
So we also need some creative idea on this fundraising. Actually, today I wear the t-shirt, Hiroshima University t-shirt that made by our colleague. let's say new picture. So this kind of merchandise also very nice, I think, as the idea to collect funding from the members or anyone else who interested to have the merchandise. And then March, but we want to also start using the Secretariat office, April official website, and May is the official launching, where we will be very happy if Kaneko Sensei and the president of Hiroshima University can come to Indonesia. So that's just to remind you the timeline. So maybe I imagine we will have knowledge sharing at least 2 or 3, I don't know, depends on our ability to organize, just to show you the situation right now. Okay, now we have Farida-san who want to give some comments, please.
Okay, thank you, Novi-san. I just want to, I have an idea if, how about if we invite our sensei to join in this association? Because maybe this is make this association colorful. Because you know, we can get many information to join in the research or anything else. So maybe I will invite my professor, Professor Yutaka Nakasimada, and maybe for another alumni also can invite their professor. So I think this is a more colorful and this discussion more interesting. I don't know. That is what do you think?
Okay, so
yes, this is my idea. So we can invite our sensei to join this association.
Yes, thank you very much. I myself also will be very happy if my supervisor can join. Actually, I myself have a regular meeting with him every few weeks right now because we have a research collaboration. But yeah, I believe Kaneko Sensei and all of in Hiroshima University, when we have the event, we can invite all the professors in Hiroshima University, especially those who have who used to have or still have Indonesian students. That will be very interesting. Thank you. Very important idea. All right.
Yes, Novi-san, I think
please.
The Farida-san idea, I think that's a good idea also about the knowledge sharing program. So depend on the topic, we can invite our supervisor. So okay, this month the topic about what? So the supervisor of who's our supervisor can invite to this depend on the topic, right? So I think this is a good idea also, not really include in the organization, but they can involve in our activities.
Yeah, okay. That would be very nice. Oh, let me list up here, since we already have several idea on knowledge sharing. So first is about health. I noted, and then Japanese language education, if I'm not mistaken. And then here we have on the chat, Akomara. He mentioned about, what was it? Urban development. Yeah. So maybe Akomara yourself, do you want to give a comment? I mean, you can also unmute your microphone if you want to add some more points. No, yet. Well, it's very interesting since we have even increasing number of participants now. We have 79. Thank you very much for you who just joined, and don't forget to fill the database link, please. Speaker bro. Okay. So okay. You can give any other idea, please, audience. Anyone? Let me invite again. Pak Teguh, maybe Teguh-san. Do you have some ideas or even comments?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the time for me to add some comment. In my field, in here, rural area in Indonesia, maybe we need some exact program to facilitate the high school, technical high school, especially because this is my field, to get some maybe on-job training or something in Japanese institution in Japan or Japanese institution in Indonesia, something like that. Because as we may know that technical high school have so many unemployed alumni, something like that, because we produce a lot of students, a lot of alumni, but they didn't get the job after the graduation, something like that. Maybe if it is possible, maybe we can propose. I will propose some idea about how the technical high school student can get some opportunity to join the on-job training or scholarship to Japanese university, Japanese institution or the Japanese university, both in business or academic. Maybe that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very concrete ideas. Another one here we have because Teguh Sang is in working for a technical high school. Yeah, technical high school. It's really nice if we can also open the gate for them so that they can reach, and the companies, for example, Japanese companies or Indonesian Japanese company can reach them as the talents. I think this also very much connected with the ideas of talent pool. It's very nice. So we make a note here. This also can. So the talent pool is not only about the alumni, but also, for example, students or talent, and not just the alumni of Hiroshima University. But we help Indonesian to get the job, for example, from a Japanese company. This is just a very simple example. Any comments maybe from the steering committee or from Kaneko Sensei from Hiroshima University? Any comments regarding this?
Yeah, I think I agree. Not only from Hiroshima University graduated, but any expert that can give us a new idea can be invited. We should be not closed organization, but open organization. Right. Yeah, that's good idea, Novi. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So thank you, Professor Husni. That's very nice. So this will give benefit not just for us inside the organization.
Yeah,
but
we should not be closed organization. Yeah, but we have to open. Yes.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So Kaneko Sensei, daijoubu desu ka? Yeah. I say no problem. We should. Today is a global world. Yeah? We should be open. Otherwise, we cannot be number one. We cannot number one if we close.
Yeah, and of course we need time, so we do it little by little. We keep evolving by by time, so that maybe there are some mistakes or maybe some imperfect yet, but it's okay. We keep evolving so that we can reach better, keep being better and better. Oh yeah, technical high school, vocational high school, someone corrected. Okay, so I saw somebody raise hand just now, actually. Nadia, if I'm not mistaken. Nadia, do you want to give comments, ideas?
Maybe a little bit simple idea that Novi and Bamai and Kaneko Sensei. So maybe we
introduce yourself a little bit first.
Sorry?
Can you introduce yourself a little bit
first? Okay. Hello, I'm Nadia, a participant of Hiroshima University Study Abroad Program in 2013 to 2014. Currently, I'm working in Jakarta. Okay, so the idea is just for a simple webinar that might be related to one of the points that mentioned before in the presentation by Mbak Mai about engaging the alumni in, engaging the alumni in, engaging the alumni in continuing education offered by Hiroshima University. So we might have a webinar or sharing session talking about taking master or doctoral degree in Hiroshima University from the alumni to the alumni who want to pursue higher education. Like, I'm not really sure whether our alumni is in the mostly in undergraduate or master, but maybe it can be adjusted. So yeah, it could be motivating either alumni or maybe the other non-alumni to who want to continue their education in Hiroshima University.
Yeah, nice. That's very nice idea. So it's how to say, we become the channel to give the information to anyone, not just the alumni who wants to get higher education in Hiroshima University. Even I myself, I'm not so updated. I heard about the change of faculty, the change of the department. There may be some new scholarship program or maybe new educational program that will be very interesting for me also to involve my friends who are interested to study. So we keep increasing the potential number of alumni, right? Thank you very much, Nadia. All right. So we have some comments here or just introduction. Okay, Japanese studies. All right. Oh, so not just Japanese language, but also Japanese study. Okay, let's make it more general. Japanese studies. Maybe, I don't know, maybe in the other way is Indonesia study. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not so familiar with this field. Is there any, study on Indonesia itself, learning Indonesian language and learning Indonesian culture, maybe? So it's how to say, two ways of exploration.
Yeah, I think this is very interesting, maybe possibility that you form a team to facilitate some like kind of Indonesia study program for HU students. Now, what we are discussing with some kind of first generation of, the American citizens, which is originated from Japan, they are planning to offer some kind of courses for HU students about their career. So we are now expanding broad range of lecturers who can teach our students online from different parts of the world. So if you can form a team to, give some kind of courses and lecture for HU students about the Indonesia study program, that might be interesting, maybe possibility. I have never thought about this, but if there is a kind of such, initiative from your end, this is very interesting. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much. All right. So this is very good. We keep coming up with concrete ideas. So again, please, anyone from the audience want to give ideas? Okay, one chat message here. So just to have a topic of sustainability environment, such as low carbon development, net zero emission. Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. Miss Nur Maliki Arifiandi, do you want to give a comment? You can unmute your microphone if you want.
That's Kaneko Sensei feel about the environment,
oh.
sustainability environment.
For sure then. Any comments, Kaneko Sensei, or maybe anyone else?
Yeah. Well, this is another, that's what I meant, like energy. But this is one of the very hot area that Sumitomo also has interest. So, yeah, a lot of some kind of, justification for working with Japanese industry and researchers. And at the same time, if I don't know, some of the Indonesian industry, like, the company, the Pertamina or whatever, who want to do some business in Japan, and they can also be invited. So that's another kind of direction that we are seeking, like Indonesian big companies who are collaborating with Japanese industry or some investment in Japan market, that can be one of the potential partners.
Okay. So we keep having more and more topics here. Of course, later we need to decide which one first. We cannot do all at once, right? So we need to decide maybe the first one held, for example, in upcoming months. I'm not sure when, after the official launching or before the official launching. We'll talk about it, more details also in weekly meeting. Yeah, any other ideas? From all of you, we still have.
I saw Pak Adi, Herdian Susilo Adi. You want any comment? Okay. You want give any comment? Or Pak Adi?
Thank you. Bu Mai.
Di Italia. Di Italia.
Thank you for arranging this meeting. So I'd like to remind you, maybe not remind, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Hardian Susila Adi. When I was studying in Hiroshima University, people call me Adi Itali. So I start studying in Hiroshima University from 2008 and graduate in 2012. So I have an like one or two ideas. So the first thing, maybe I guess you have you all have discussed about the Japanese study, but I was thinking about, because I have friends from another university, they also have the alumni like alumni associations from Jifu University, I think. So they plan to make like online meeting for by inviting lecturer or professor from the university and to facilitate the speaking language of Japanese. So the people from Indonesia who plan or propose to study in a university in case Hiroshima University, they can start to learn or to introduce the Japanese language, so it will be easy. So because we know that if native Japanese speaker included in the forum, so they can practice as well the Japanese, for example. So this is the first idea. So the second idea is we can, I don't know, maybe Hiroshima University can facilitate like voice, because we know like voice over Voice of America or Voice of, but in this case Voice over Alumni. So this means that maybe regularly the Hiroshima University can publish the information come from the alumni. So they put on the website, so it will recognize that, okay, he or she graduated from the University of Hiroshima University, and they can share after they graduate. And so maybe they can share something that maybe interest by Hiroshima University and also by the public who want to study in Hiroshima University. So this is the kind of idea. I think that's all. Bye-bye. Thank you, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you very much, Pak Adi. Thank you very much. So you mentioned about the course, Japanese language course, and then the Voice of Alumni, meaning Hiroshima University make like an article or information about alumni, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. But in case the information come from maybe from the activity of alumni in the home country, for example, maybe they can share the information or something what the maybe Mbak Mai or Mbak Novi do in Indonesia. So this will be but related to the expertise they obtain from the Hiroshima University. For example, maybe Mbak Mai in the transportations, Mbak Mai can suggest something about blah 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 blah, and then this is maybe related, so in the interest of the Hiroshima University also. So this will be, so okay, Mbak Mai is the expert in transportation Indonesia, graduated from Hiroshima University. And also maybe me, for example, I graduated from the ADSM, so now maybe they changed from biotechnology, molecular biotechnology. So then I can share some things and then connect to the Hiroshima University and say, okay, oh, this is Hardian is expert in biotechnology, graduated from this graduate school, for example. So this is can in both sides, university get Hiroshima University get benefit, and also alumni get like recognition or something from the public. But this is my idea.
Right. Thank you very much. That's very excellent idea. I think this also answer one of the idea for the mechanism, right? So it also connected to the database, the alumni profile already mentioned before, but then it's nice to also publish regarding the alumni profile from the Hiroshima University and also from our alumni channel. Very nice. Thank you very much, Pak Hardian.
And also
okay,
Novi-san,
Hello.
Novi-san,
Yeah.
Hello.
For the voice of alumni, I think also we can has another program like a podcast, because recently people like a podcast. So I think also the good idea for the podcast we can make later for the alumni.
Yeah,
Hello.
so we need a big, quite an active team for the public relation officer.
Yes, yes.
Right. Okay.
Thank you,
So
Kak
we have,
Adi.
yeah.
Hello.
Who is it? Pak Fikri. Yeah. And later we
Yeah.
will have Pak Imran as well to talk. But okay, Pak Fikri, please.
Hello. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Before I speak, I would like to say my greetings to Kaneko Sensei and also the most respected person, Prof. Husnitandra Dai Senpai, to whom, because of his karena jasa beliau saya bisa kuliah di Hiroshima University, because of his help and recommendation.
Terima kasih. Terima kasih. Terima kasih banyak ya.
Terima kasih Profesor ya.
Yeah.
So, in the regard of business connection, the one that Kaneko Sensei has just recently conveyed in this group, actually we are conducting business with some of the Japanese company in Jakarta from 2014, and we also bridging communication with some of big Japanese company, including Sumitomo, to enter a company like Pertamina as well. One of my idea for this group, actually, if we would like to talk about business, we are not only talking about what could Indonesian alumni here to do, but also we will need some of the business data that originated from Japan. When I was studying in Japan in 2005, I get a Hiroshima Business Directory. So there is a file, maybe released by the Chamber of Commerce in Hiroshima. There's a list of like 300 or 400 companies who are looking for some of the resources in Indonesia. In this list, they have database, the name of the company, the address, the contact person, what are they looking? For example, they are looking for raw shrimp, or for example, seaweed, and how many quota they need. This kind of table is updated every year. And somehow, if this kind of information can be passed through the Hiroshima Indonesia Alumni Association, will be a very good start for a business communication, because as we know, Indonesia has abundance resource for many things that we can make good trading with Japanese partners. So I think we can start from there. And also, actually, many companies from Japan, they are looking for partners in Indonesia. Almost every year they come to us and looking for opportunity. And this is a good start if we can share this information. And I would like to share this information later after the association is established. So yeah, that's all I would like to say for this time. And I hope we can contribute more in the future. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you, Pak Fikri. It's first time for me to meet you. Maybe can you mention, so you're working in a company? Here I can see Kiran HUAA. Is that the company name?
Yeah, we have a company right now. It's a trading company between Japan and Indonesia. We import many of ship marine parts for shipping company. So we make business.
Fikri-san, please join this, the business outreach division.
Yes,
selling committee. Please join.
Yes, I pointed him, Sensei, to join.
Okay. It's so good. It's so good to hear your voice, Sensei. You are keep young.
Yeah, great. See you in May, hopefully.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Great. Thank you. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It seems we have very long list of invited party. Yeah, we have companies, university. Wow, that's a lot. That will be very exciting. Okay, next, Pak Zulhamzah Imran, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to invite me for this meeting. I just want to introduce myself. Can everybody hear clear my voice?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Novi. Yeah, I know you studied in Hiroshima University in engineering faculties, right? Okay. My name is Zulhamzah Imran. Yeah. I studied in Hiroshima University in the period 2012 to 2015. Yeah. I met Mbak Mai also and other friends, some, of course, Adi Itali also. Yeah, now I work in the IPB University and also in the regional center in Southeast Asia that it is called Simio Biotrops. Yeah, Simio Biotrops. I am a lecturer in IPB University. I just want I apologize because I late to join in this meeting because I have other agenda this morning. So I have some idea. I think the first one I have in terms of my work in the university. I need to get some lecture from Hiroshima University to be invitation lecture that we call outbound lectures. Yeah, to deliveries some subject related to the fisheries and then coastal management. This is my background, my background. So yeah, we need to make a list with which lecture can deliver their capacity, their knowledge to IPB University, especially for the faculties of the fisheries and marine science. Yeah, we know that IPB University has the undergraduate and then master and PhD program. So sometimes we can invite lecture come from Hiroshima University that relevant to my background, of course. Yeah. And the second one, I think Hiroshima University and IPB University has the MOU, and then we can generate look like a summer course. Yeah, summer course in terms of not only in the agriculture but also in terms of the fisheries, coastal management, and something like that. Yeah, yeah. Join summer course undergraduate student who want to conduct the summer course in Indonesia, so we can make look like a triple helix collaboration amongst IPB University, Hiroshima University, and Simio Biotrop, Mbak Novi. Yeah, and then Simio Biotrop also sends the undergraduate student conducted their intensive program to some area in Japan. Yeah, for example, in Hokkaido, related to the fisheries field and also agriculture field. So who knows? Yeah, the international office in Hiroshima University can also give information to Simio Biotrop. Simio Biotrop. And the last one, I think, is Simio Biotrop produce some seed, including seaweed seed using the tissue cultures. Yeah, look like it's biotechnology technology applied for how to produce seed. Not only seaweed, of course, yeah, but many. Yeah, we know we have at least 56 seed using the tissue culture technology to produce seed. Agriculture and then forestry, also fisheries look like seaweed. Yeah, so who knows? Yeah, maybe if someone want to Hiroshima University or maybe alumni of Hiroshima University Indonesia want to conduct intensive in Simio Biotrop, please call me, and then we can accept the student or lecture or teachers. Yeah, vocational teachers. Yeah, we can give the facility from the Simio Biotrop. That's all I think, Mbak Novi, from me. Thank you for this opportunity. I think it's a good idea to make alumni organization.
Thank you very much, Pak Zul. There are a lot of ideas there, but I try to make it concise and so that we can include them in this list. So first is the topic on marine and fisheries as a knowledge sharing topic ideas. And then Pak Zul mentioned about summer course. Maybe if Japanese students want to come to Indonesia to do the summer course here, and the other way around, of course, from Indonesia to Japan. But maybe Indonesian, we can call it, we have summer all the year, so I'm not sure how to call the course. Anyway, it can be an exchange student program. Thank you very much for the ideas for Pak Zul. So I enjoyed the discussion very much, and I just realized it's already 11:31. Sorry. So shall we give a few more minutes, or maybe we still have some more comments, especially maybe closing remark from the steering committee and Kaneko Sensei. But is it okay, Kaneko Sensei? We give us a few minutes, or just to maybe one or two last comments from the audience. Anyone want to give more ideas and suggestion, or maybe at least just to introduce yourself so that we know who you are and what can we collaborate with you? Anyone? Pak Suhendri. Yeah, Pak Suhendri. Yeah, please.
Okay, baik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, that's my.
Yeah.
Mood.
We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
You just your microphone is muted again. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I just want to lower my hand first. And then, yeah, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Henry. Actually, I'm not an alumni yet. I'm still currently the student of Hiroshima University right now. So I'm the third year right now. So that's just but for the insights for this discussion, that it was so interesting. And let me just kind of start insights from my point of view as a student here. Well, the first thing is that when Bu Novi shared the information, I think that some of us do agree that Facebook is a kind of another media that we can reach almost all of us. But if you don't mind, Bu Novi, then we have kind of like another media to make it, that's reachable for all. For example, like the WhatsApp or SP things, because right now there's me myself, sometimes I could not open all the Facebooks all the time. So yeah, we have a kind of like it's kind of a challenge when we want to inform someone just from the Facebook. So my idea is the first one is if there is some others media, social media that we can reach the alumni, so it will be so interesting for us and it will be so useful. For example, it's like how maybe we can make like a WhatsApp group or something, so it will be more livable for everyone, so the interactions for everyone. The second one, that's for the knowledge sharings, that let me clear myself that the audience for this knowledge sharing is for publics or just for the alumni, Bu Novi? I'm sorry if I missed that.
We can do both, but I think we believe we want to open to everyone. I think that would be very nice to give the benefit to open for public, in my opinion, but I think everyone can agree.
Sure.
Maybe some topic can be closed, but I think most of the topics can be open.
Yeah. So we want to attract more people, like for publics. I think that I do agree with the idea about the higher education, about the opportunities in Hiroshima University. Because from my point of view, I think that there are so many people in Indonesia around there, they want to pursue a higher degree, like our friend said before, but they don't know how to do this. And about the scholarships and everything, how the school lives in there. So I think that's, I work in Ministry of Education in Indonesia regarding to the teacher training in Indonesia. So yeah, P4, TK, and PLB. So it's like a national teacher trainings. So yeah, I think that's some of my colleagues actually that they asked me how to get a scholarships in Japan, how to have a life and everything. So I think that will be a great idea if it is for public participants. That's the topic is interesting for all of us. I think that's not all for alumni, but for Indonesian society as well. I think that's all. Sorry for taking a little bit long time. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Pak Suhendri. I think that can be the last comment from the audience for now. We already noted Pak Suhendri's idea here about the other channel, social media or others. Of course, the steering committee need help, so we invite everyone to join. Maybe next time we will make a special Indonesian meeting, yeah, Maisang, for the including all of you to actively participate in helping us in managing everything in this association. And then what was it, the topic on the scholarship, yeah, information about higher education. Yeah, okay, so maybe that's all since we already
last
passed.
one, there is Awaludin, maybe Novi.
Yeah, sure, I open to the steering committee. Yeah, please, Awaludin.
Thank you, Mbak Novi. Good morning, everyone. So I want to talk regarding to the fundraising area in this alumni association. So my idea is also to in this alumni association we can also acting as like a consultancy for the Japanese private company that want to invest in Indonesia. Maybe if they want to invest, they should comply to the national regulation in Indonesia. So we can make like assistant for that, especially maybe in the environmental compliance or something like that. Because besides as a lecturer, I also took a part in the professional consultancy company. So I have experience with many Japanese companies that should comply with the national regulation like environmental impact assessment or wastewater treatment efficiency and so on and so on. So if we can make a company or a guidance or assistance to the Japanese company that want to invest in Indonesia, also I think it's an opportunity for us to get fundraising for this alumni association. Thank you, Mbak Novi.
Thank you very much. I wrote as the last note here in network on consultancy. So Awaludin Sang from environment field, but of course this is also good idea for other sector as well for the consultancy activity later we can do with Japanese side. All right, so it seems that's all. I don't want to use up your weekend. So maybe last comment or closing remark. I'm not sure from Maisa and Kaneko Sensei. Maisa first. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Novi-san. So I thank for all ideas that you shared to us during this today webinar. I think this is a very good idea, and then we can proceed for the discuss for our next meeting, and also make more precise for the activity for this Hiroshima University Alumni Association for in the Indonesia chapter, and also we will finalize the charter, the Indonesia charter. So during the grand launching in May, we can finish all of this and wrap in the very good way, and also support, and also the all your participants is we are needed to make this all activity and idea can be successful. Okay, that's from me, and once again thank you.
Novi, excuse me, I want to speak to Pak Fikri.
Yeah.
Fikri, Pak Fikri, my old friend ya, Pak Fikri.
Ya.
Saya meminta nomor HP-nya Pak Fikri.
Boleh, sebentar saya kirim.
Ya, nah, nanti tolong kirim ya. Saya punya nomor HP 081, bisa?
Masih saya simpan nomor.
Okay. Thank you so much, very kind of you. I'm so glad to meet you. Terima kasih juga ya. I would like to congratulate to the steering committee, especially to Sri Gandhi kita ini, ya. Nah, Mei dengan Novi ini luar biasa. You are doing very good job, ya. Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you.
Very fruitful. Very fruitful meeting. And, looking forward for the next meeting.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Terima kasih banyak.
Yeah, so it seems this meeting already give benefit, right? So for connecting again the old friends.
Yeah,
Really nice. Yeah, okay.
it's also
So,
another benefit. Yeah, all friends
right.
can meet through this meeting webinar. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Say.
All right.
Very
So,
nice.
thank you. So next, please, Professor Kaneko, to give a closing remark.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. And once again, I'd like to thank you, all of you, for your time and great contribution for productive inputs. And I'm very glad that I think most of your comments and suggestions are forward-looking and no kind of negative comment today, so that I believe that we are almost ready to move forward to formalize that new initiative. Please note that, I mean, this is really somehow innovative initiative that I think none of the Japanese university have done yet. And so we are really in a very excited new kind of endeavor that we would like to jointly move and you know, implement. And hope we could see you in person in May and have some kind of great successful launching event in Jakarta. So thank you again for your contribution, and look forward to working together with you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Professor Kaneko and team from Hiroshima University. And before you leave, can we please take a picture again, because we already did in the beginning, but we have more participants right now, so please don't leave. Please turn on your video, or I just need maybe 3 seconds to take picture. Okay, I'll wait a little bit so that you all can show your beautiful smile today, despite the weather and the situation around. All right, so first page, 1, 2, 3, smile, cheese. Okay, second page. Wow, I can see some familiar face here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, I have the third page here. 1, 2, 3. All right.
All right.
Okay, so once again, thank you very much for
And
your
for your information, in Hiroshima, no snowing. Heavy
Yeah,
snowing.
right. Maybe who was it? Hirano-san or Junko-san? You can show
Hirano-san, so there's
the
now
real
in
time,
Hiroshima, it's
real
snowing.
time snow. Yeah, we already saw.
Hirano-san, irasemasu ka? Irasteiru? Hirano-san.
It's very nice to see Tokyo snowing today. We missed it a lot. So once again,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Can you see?
That's the snow right now. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice, right?
Snowing.
寒そうですね。
Yeah.
Natsukashi.
So it
Natsukashi
snowed
desu.
very much. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
素晴
Okay,
らし
thank
い
you
です。ありがとう
everyone.
ございます。
To Hiroshima University.
Hirano-san, ありがとうございます。
Jin-san, Sumarsono-san, Mai-san, and of course Professor Kaneko and all of you who joined.
Terima
this webinar.
kasih.
Thank you. See you.
Okay,
See
thank
next
you
time.
Terima
all.
kasih
See you.
semua.
Terima kasih.
Thank you. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Mata yoroshiku.
Mata yoroshiku.